Booyaka booyaka, who's that jumping out the sky? It's Moody, Moodio, Travis Moodio. Yo, it's a toy kind of mood here. Travis Moody up early in the morning with an exclusive review. Exclusive. It's the WWE Ultimate Edition fan takeover Rey Mysterio. I don't do a whole lot of wrestling reviews on the channel, but this one I couldn't pass up. I hope to do more. If you love them, let me know, and we'll 619 it down the aisle. But the history of this is the WWE has a fan takeover on Amazon, an exclusive, and figures get won by fan votes. And for Rey Mysterio, this was the SmackDown debut where he was no longer Rey Mysterio Jr. So he debuted on July 25th on 2002, beating Chavo Guerrero. And oh man, we need that classic SmackDown fist entrance stage ASAP. Man, I also miss those overlays with the stats, the highlights. Chavo didn't have a ray of hope. Mysterio. Let's get to the packaging. It shows you everything you got. I love it. It's got plastic in the front, which has been, a big thing with collectors. So we got the extra set of hands, the belt, the shirt, the towel, 2 extra heads. We've got the nice look of Rey debut, a little bit of Peter Porker there. He's looking buff as hell compared to WCW days. We'll compare that. So I think they're doing a little bit of WWE 2K kind of digital imaging in the back. It looks like adding a little AI, are we, Mattel? I'm not sure though. But yeah, there's the fan takeover sticker. Of course, he's 5'6", 619, San Diego. His finisher at the time was the West Coast Pop before the 619. And yeah, career highlight, of course, being a champion. So this was the vote. It was the 20th anniversary, which was from a couple years back, and SummerSlam a couple years back. And those kind of even the score with a quarter each. But half the fans went with debut. I think when it comes to these fan votes, most fans are going to pick the older look. It's just kind of the way it is. And there's the lyrics of everything there. So nice packaging. I love the Ultimate Edition. I try to collect them all. As you can see, I'm missing Jeff Hardy, I guess, at the time. I just didn't want it. I don't know, stupid me, or I wasn't collecting as hardcore, whatever. But let's get to the fig, eh? So usually when it comes to reviews, I kick it off with the face sculpt. But the most glaring thing about this Rey is that he's missing a whole lot on this right leg here. Of course, due to obvious reasons, he's missing the large Spider-Man web with the Spidey logo that's melted in there in that Rey logo. So just, yeah, I mean, I get it. It's a SmackDown debut. This insignia is gorgeous. It's beautiful. We do get somewhat of the Spidey sense logos at the top. Of course, the classic Rey wings on the mask and the cross. So the face sculpt's looking pretty good. It's his debut, so he's excited. He's a little on the younger side. I get the face sculpt's not the greatest in the world, but looking here, we get more tattoos. He's got a lot at this point, even in his debut, compared to how he was, and we'll check out some of the WCW, but really nice work done there. Yeah, these look really good. Yeah, he's got a lot of work done. For those who aren't familiar with the Ultimate Edition, we've got butterfly joints here, and we've got the pinless elbows. Of course, they're covered by his elbow pad, so wouldn't matter if they're pinless or not. Unfortunately, we're getting pins on the legs, double pinless. He will be able to stand up a little better. I guess he does have the toe articulation. So, got the swivel there. A little bit of an ab crunch, but it almost goes back instead. It's kind of freaky that way. It doesn't really forward too much, but these are double knees, but they're just not pinless. So I know everyone's going to freak out about that. But, that's basic articulation. We got drop down hips as well. And for a guy like Rey, it works out great. We don't need them on like Andre the Giant or Yokozuna, but those doubles, as you can see, they're controversial because there's like all kind of things going on in there, and they can get stuck and just look weird. Like, look, I mean, that just looks deformed, right? But, the drop down hips are just added articulation, the 33 points that the Ultimate offers. So kind of is what it is at this point. But as overall, is this the Royal Rumble Elite more so, like the Heritage one, or is this the debut? Let me know in the comments. And are you picking this one up? But we're not done yet. Let's check out the faces. All right, here's a comparison of the extra head sculpt. Of course, you see the chin strap there on the left, a more stoic, reserved face. He does have that goofy smile. Again, 2002 Ray, he's happy. He's made it to the WWE from, 6, 8 years, WCW, whatever it was. So he's excited. He's thrilled. I don't hate these faces. I know they're not everyone's favorite, but I'm okay if I think about the time and the excitement. Yeah, maybe a little less goofy, but at least they're different besides just the strap. Because a lot of times in the Ultimate Edition, we'll get the same exact face with like a slightly different smirk or something like that. So at least they gave us a whole different head right there. And there's the look at the logos on the back. When it comes to insignias, logos, this is top notch. And so in addition to those Fists of Fury, we do have the Spider-Man crawling, jumping hand. But arguably the most fun part about this Rey figure, and any Ultimate Edition figure, is just the fact that we get these fun, iconic moments, these faces. And this one is pulling down the mask in front of the mirror and SmackDown on the debut. He did it for quite a little bit, and you can see the tattoo of his daughter and dirty son on the right. But yeah, this is a really cool face. So a little bit of a note, it does come with the hands, and it will take you a little while to get it on, but this feat could only be done because of the double elbows. Without the double elbows, we would not be able to. It would be really difficult to get this mask and hands on. So the hands are connected. I'll show you, but it just took me a while, so I wanted to show you this for even with the double elbows. It was a little bit of a struggle, and be careful, these things go flying. You pull them off. I had one go underneath my display. Took me a while to just go get it back. The wristbands. But yeah, this looks really cool. I love this. If you're in for the Rey and you just want to get an iconic look, because there's like 8,000 Reys out there, this is the look. You're not going to get this look with any other Rey, I don't believe, in the line. So really dope. And then, yeah, that's just to give you an idea of how it is. And yeah, it could be a little bit difficult. Thankfully, on these hands, you can pull down the peg, but they are pretty stiff right out of the box. So I don't know if you want to like dip it in a little bit of hot water or whatever, but over time, be careful of these. We're bound to see some people tearing off the strap of the mask with the hand. It's gonna happen, but just be careful, guys, out there. Additional accessories include his debut Rey Mysterio shirt. Try finding that one on eBay. And then this white towel. So addition of soft goods is always welcome, especially in the Ultimate Edition line. You're pretty much going to get a pair of soft goods in almost every figure. Not every single one, but there's just the back of it. And there's a look at Rey with the shirt. A little bit of a mix of the fisty with the hand. It's kind of a phenomenal forearm type stance. So really cool. Dig the face. He's happy, but he's also attacking you. This looks really good. Just look at the back. You can see the tattoos creeping out of the neck and the forearm. So even if you do cover a lot of the tattoos, get that little faded WWE. So this looks excellent. Nice thing too is it's Velcro-less, so it looks much better, and it slips on pretty easy. So the quality they have of the soft goods is awesome. It's an easy take off, an easy part on, and it's got that stretchy fabric that's real good there. Here's a look at Rey with the towel. I'm sure most of you probably won't use it a whole lot, but yeah, it's something extra. It's Ultimate Edition. They're at least giving us some different stuff. And with those double elbows, you can hold it pretty close to Rey so it doesn't go flying and all that. And finally, our last accessory, we've got the WWE Cruiserweight title. I actually don't think I have this one yet in the line. And I'm sure there's been a million of them, but it really is great quality. This fits super secure. I usually have a lot of issues trying to strap in the title, but this is probably the nicest title I have as far as just quality for a toy. Not definitely aesthetic wise, but just functionality. It's superior. And then here's a look at Elite 100 WCW Rey Mysterio there. And as you can see, he had a lot less tattoos. He still had the Dominic one, so that's cool. It's pretty cool to see his early tattoo renders. And then, yeah, he's got obviously the Lucha mask up top and a lot more going on the tricep area. We'll go to this side. He's got, yeah, more or less has the same tattoos, and is covering it with the belt there. Sorry about that. But yeah. So, and then he added more to the forearm. And then, yeah, he did not have the back. I think him and Brock got the tattoo at the same time. Kidding. Oh, you didn't expect to see that cameo, huh? Yeah, this is the brand new Monday Night Wars Rey when he went for the Cruiserweight title on July 8th in 96. So pretty cool to see the two Reys next to each other. I hope to get a Monday Night Wars review happening in the future. Just missing one figure. So until I get that one, then I could do the whole Build-A-Figure. But we'll compare the two newest Reys into the line at WWE Elite. On the right, obviously the Monday Night War Rey and the Ultimate Rey. And then we have the Ultimate Takeover Rey with my favorite Rey, probably I own at least. I don't have a whole lot of them, but I love my ECW One Night Stand Rey Mysterio here with just this massive championship belt, big gold. I thought it'd be fun to have a quick comparison of the two Cruiserweight titles for those curious. I'm sure those deep in the line already know. Of course, this was first time in the line WCW Cruiserweight title we have with Elite 100. But we've seen the WWE Cruiserweight title in the line before, but just a quick comparison. And finally, a look at Rey with the Reys I own. Be jealous, I only own 4 Reys now, and 2 of them I got yesterday. So, there you go. And the rest of the fan takeover figures, minus Jeff Hardy. It happens, what can I say? But at the end of the day, I really love this figure. It's missing the Spider-Man thing. I mean, it's owned by Marvel, Hasbro, right? Whatever, as far as the rights. So it's pretty glaring on that pant, but it's hard to, detract away from a great figure. I love what they've done. I'm a big fan of the face sculpts. I didn't think I would be. They're much nicer in hand. The cloth goods is fun, even though he did not win the Cruiserweight title in his debut. It's a nice touch to have for an Ultimate figure, including belts, is always a great surprise. So the rest of the tattoos and decal and deco on this figure are terrific. And yeah, it's one of the best Reys I've seen yet, even though I only own 4. So I'm going to go 3.75 out of 5 for this Rey. I think he's great. It's not a must own unless you're Ultimate all in. If you like what you saw, please give us a like and subscribe to Toy Kind of Mood. We go live every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Time, 10 p.m. Eastern. We talk about all lines, mostly G.I. Joe, Marvel Legends, Star Wars, Transformers, NECA, Mezco, Super 7. But there shall be a debut wrestling podcast bi-monthly, and more news on that to come. But in the meantime, hit me up, holla if you hear me, 619 Booyaka Booyaka, MOODY Moodio. I'll catch you in the toy aisle. Peace.